All right, guys. Standards video for Oktoberfest 2017. We're going to run through Saturday's RX category, the individual RX. Event 1 is 27, 21, 15 calories rowed plus some form of squat at 135.95 plus toes to bar. Just to get some clarification on the way that workout flows is we're going to do 27 calories row, then you will do 27 back squats and then 27 toes to bar. 21 calories, 21 front squats, 21 toes to bar, 15 calories, 15 overhead squats, 15 toes to bar. The athlete will be allowed to start in the erg. They cannot touch the handle until go, so 3, 2, 1, go. Emily grabs her handle, she begins rowing. Athlete must remain in the erg until it ticks to the appropriate number. So let's say it just hit 27 calories. Emily can holster it, pop out of that erg, and come over to her barbell. First movement is back squats. You can get that bar up into your back any way you'd like. Once the bar is on your back, you can go straight into your back squat, getting that hip crease below the knee, standing all the way up. Emily, show them some reps where they don't stand all the way up. So she's hitting good depth, but those hips aren't opening all the way. We want to make sure that those hips open all the way up at the top. Good. After the completion of the final rep, you can drop the bar from your back. You just have to turn around and settle it into position. Next up will be toes to bar. Standard toes to bar movement here with a long hang at the bottom, both toes touching in between the hands at the top, and then the feet coming back down behind the vertical plane at the bottom. Good, thanks Emily. After that, she would go back to her erg and do 21 calories. Let's say she already finished that. Now she comes back to her barbell. Now she has 21 front squats. She may squat clean that first rep and go right into her front squats. Good. Standing tall each time, opening those hips, opening those knees. Upon completion, she can drop the bar, settle it down in front of her. She can go back to her toes to bar. She does 21 toes to bar. Then she goes back to the erg. The erg, I need to mention, it must be reset every time. So it must start from 0. We're using just row each time. So it starts from 0. All right, she just finished her 15 calories on the erg. Now she's on to overhead squats. You can pick this up any way you'd like. You can full snatch the first rep. You can power snatch overhead squat. Anything you'd like to do, but must stand tall at the top. Good. Show them a couple reps in a row here. So power snatch, and then she's gonna, so overhead squats though, Emily?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Okay, good. So she hits depth, she stands tall. Good. Do a couple. No worries, no worries. I think people get the idea on an overhead squat. She only has so many overhead squats in her, people, all right? And that would be the 15 overhead squats. Then she would finish with toes to bar. So she heads over to her toes to bar, she knocks out that final set of toes to bar, boom, bam, boom. Time is completion once both toes hit the bar for the 15th rep. The time cap on event 1 is 14 minutes. 14 minutes on time on the event 1. That is the time cap. All right, good. Let's talk event 2A. All right, so event 2A, there's gonna be a 6-minute clock to hit a max on this complex. 1 deadlift, 1 below the knee hang clean, 1 jerk. The deadlift, let's go ahead and demo that. This is all one piece, so once the bar comes off the ground, it may not touch the ground again. So she'll deadlift it up, opening the hips at the top, shoulders back behind the bar. Good. From there, the bar must travel below the knee for the hang, and then she can hang clean it. Let's go ahead and do a full hang clean from below the knees. Good. Okay, good. Let's show them a below the knee hang power clean. So it goes down below the knee and she's gonna catch it in the power position this time. That is absolutely fine as long as the athlete stands it up. Good. Let's go ahead and show them a split jerk now. and then the athlete stands it all the way up. Very nice split jerk. Back to the shoulders. Let's show them a power jerk or a push jerk. Good. Standing back up. Good. And the athlete may also push press if they so desire. Good. All right, and you can drop that down. Very nice. The particulars there is clips. Clips must be used for every attempt. Make sure that you and your judge are both in agreement with what weight is on the bar. And if you miss a jerk or a shouldered overhead and you come back down to your shoulders, you can pick right back up on that jerk. You do not have to go to the floor or start it all over. If you somehow are able to catch it on your shoulders, you can try to go back up overhead with it. The judge will tell you good on each piece of that: the deadlift, the below the knee hang clean, and the jerk. So let's say that Emily finishes a little bit early. She has time to change her shoes if she would like, or just hang around and wait until the 6-minute mark. At the 6-minute mark, the athletes will perform 25 lateral burpees over the bar, and then upon completion of the 25 burpees, go off on an 800-meter jog. So let's show some burpees. Chest to deck, and then jumping or stepping over the bar. So all divisions are allowed to jump or step on these. Chest to deck, there's a jump, good, and chest to deck, jump. Let's say that's her final one, then she can go off on her run. What the athlete cannot do, let's come back to your bar real quick, Emily, is go ahead and drop for a burpee. Let's say this is the 25th burpee. She can't hop up and take off on her run here. She needs to go across the bar to complete her burpee. So she'd hop up, she'd go across the bar, then she could take off on her run. Very good. That one is scored, first off, yeah, let's talk about event 2. Those will be scored as 2 separate events. They will not be combined in any way. So there will be a score for event 2A, and you will be ranked accordingly. There will be a score for event 2B, and you will be ranked accordingly. Did I miss anything on event 2? I think we're good? All right, let's talk event 3. We're gonna have 5 rounds for time of 10 handstand push-ups, 10 kettlebell snatch per arm, and 30 double unders. So let's head over to our handstand push-ups. The handstand push-up standard, we're going to have mats on the ground. 2 plates and 1 ab mat. The plates must be in contact with the ab mat, but the ab mat and plates may be moved away from the wall. The judge and the head judge will have final discretion on placement of those plates, but we are going to allow you guys to move them away from the wall if you so choose. The handstand push-ups. The athlete must start from a locked out position at the top. So Emily's going to kick up into a locked out handstand position. Good. And then the athlete's head must come all the way down to the mat, and then they can kip or strict press back up. Either way. Good. Show us a few more reps. Good. At the top, the butt must be off the wall and the head must be pushed through the shoulders. Good position. All right. Thank you, Emily. After the 10 handstand push-ups, we're going to come over to our kettlebell. And we're going to do 10 kettlebell snatch per arm. The kettlebell snatch will come from the hang. You can take that first one from the floor like Emily did there, but then all subsequent snatches will just be passing back between the legs for the hang. So go ahead and string some reps together for us here, Emily. So not to the floor, just back between the legs like a swing. There you go. We're going to do all 10 on one arm. Good. Keep going. Let's do 2 more. Good. And on this one, hold that lockout for me. Good. So there's a good lockout position. Bell is over the shoulder and it's over the feet. Can you do a couple reps where the bell is out in front on the lockout? Good. So that is a no rep. Yeah, go ahead and string another one together there. Good. So that's a no rep. That bell must be up over the shoulder. The athlete also must complete all 10 kettlebell snatches on one arm before switching to the other arm. So all 10 must be performed on one arm before going to the other. And then just one more time, let's say that Emily is coming over to the bell for her first snatch. Just want to reiterate that the first snatch can come from the floor. Go ahead and show them from the floor. Good. So that rep is a good rep. All right, thank you, Emily. After the 10 kettlebell snatch per arm, she'll head over to her jump rope and she'll have 30 double unders. All right, let's see how the double unders are today, Emily. Silky smooth. And good. And there's 30. After she finishes the 30 double unders, she's back to her handstand push-ups. And good. So there's 5 rounds of that. And the time cap on event 3 is a blistering fast 9 minutes. 9-minute time cap on event 3. We're gonna really push you guys there to get that work in. The final event for RX on Saturday, we're going to have 3 minutes to complete 2 rounds of 6/3 muscle ups, meaning 6 for the males, 3 for the females, plus 10 deadlifts at 275 or 185. If the athlete completes both rounds in the 3 minutes, the athlete must rest until the next 3-minute mark. So from 0 to 3 minutes, you have time to complete those 2 rounds, and then you get to rest until minute 3, upon which we will start the next 2 rounds of 8/4 muscle ups plus 10 deadlifts. So let's pantomime 3 muscle ups. So she's hanging from the rings, she pulls her muscle up. Oh, it's a beautiful kip. She gets up, locks it out, good. Then she can drop back down. She can string those together. She can do them in singles, whatever she wants to do. But we want to make sure that the athlete is locked out with the shoulders over the rings at the top and not falling away from the rings. I think everyone knows what we mean by that, so I don't think you have to demo that, Emily. I think we're safe. All right, let's come over to your barbell, Emily, and just show some deadlifts. We showed the deadlift, of course, with the complex, so you guys already should have a feel for what that looks like. But the deadlift starts from the floor. The athlete can come down using any grip they desire as long as the arms and the hands are outside of the legs. There's conventional deadlift, there's no sumo deadlift here. All right, the athlete will stand it all the way up to lockout, getting the shoulders back behind the hips, making sure knees and hips are locked out, and then the athlete can go touch and go and knock through those reps. Good, thank you, Emily. The thing to watch for there on the deadlifts, athletes, is making sure that the knees are locked out. Some of you like to reach hip extension and miss a little bit of knee extension. Make sure that we're extended in both the knees and the hips for the deadlift. All right, good, and so that is the RX category for Saturday.